the jewel of Adriatic Sea, one of the best preserved walled cities that I've ever seen in my life. Yes, Dubrovnik. Regardless of whether you are visiting Dubrovnik for the first time or the 100th, the sense of the beauty when you set eyes on Stradun never fades. So in this lovely episode we are going to explore Dubrovnik from morning until evening. Although it looks so beautiful today, as you remember, the entire world was horrified by the shelling of Dubrovnik. In 1991, the Croatian parliament proclaims the independence of Croatia. With the support of Slobodan Milosevic, Croatian Serbs, Yugoslavian People's Army, so-called JNA, decided to control Dubrovnik to prevent ethnic clashes and preserve the Socialist Federal Republic of Yugoslavia. Today Dubrovnik is the most prestigious, elegant and expensive city in Croatia. It still feels like a city-state. There's even talk about having to limit visitor numbers in the old town. We will enter the old city from the Pillar Gate, which was built in 1537. Right at the entrance we see St Blaise, Patron Saint of Dubrovnik. He's our countryman. He's from modern-day Sivas, Turkey.
We are at the main entrance of the old town. It's called Pillar Gate. Pillar Gate, it derives from Greek, which means gate as well. There was a wooden drawbridge which is pulled up when unwelcome visitors come.
To seal off. To seal off the entrance, right? Yeah.
It was closed.
I think it can be still sealed off, you see. Maybe the mechanism is behind. So let's see how the mechanism is there.
It's not functioning.
It's not anymore? Hey, look. You see? Maybe 3-4 people? Or one big Croat guy. You know, the Croatians are big, you know. Look at this. By the way, Croatians are pretty tall. Average is 1.8 meters. Yeah, thanks for the info, baby.
My pleasure.
Yeah, also when I'm guiding in Istanbul, there are many uninvited guests. They listen to my information, so I'm doing the same here. Of course, I don't disrespect the guy, so I don't get too close. I know my way because I've been observing all these people. So one of the guys told, you better stay in the central part. I mean, don't get closer to the side of the walls because of these guys. A medieval city at the coast of Dalmatia is historically known as Ragusa, which is originated from Rogas, from rock in Greek. Dubrovnik was a part of the Byzantine, Venetian and Austrian empires, but it ruled itself as a free maritime city-state, the Republic of Ragusa, between the 14th and the 19th centuries. So the richness was there. Therefore, it had to defend itself against the empires. Today, with the Dubrovnik Pass, you can easily access some of the major highlights of this beautiful city. This is the entrance of the murallas, of the city wall. So I think once you enter from here, you go all around the city walls. The price is gonna be 35 euros or 260 hunas. Even though they don't use hunas anymore, everywhere is indicated. I asked one of the guys, why you just, since you don't use hunas anymore, why you just put it there? He said for the old people. Old people, they don't know. Oh, of course they know, but it's gonna be easier for them to get used to the new currency because they've been using euro since I think last year. Or maybe I double check and I correct this. So I double checked, it's not even 1 year since 1st of January, Croatia joined the euro. In Turkish, we have a saying, if you want to come back to the place, you have to drink the water from the fountain. So now I found my favorite habit. We'll go find a postcard, which is one of the cheapest things that you can buy in Dubrovnik. And we'll put the stamp on it and send it to my mom and your mom. Mother-in-law is important. Which one is nice? Huh? Coat of arms here. Oh, this is cool. This is nice. But maybe a bit more general. Like a general wheel. This one, maybe. Excuse me, do you sell stamp, ma'am? Where can we find stamp? Tobacco shop. Thank you. Tisak. Yes. Tisak? Okay, thank you. So we decide these two. Okay, thank you. Yes, ma'am. How are you today?
Fine.
Okay. Little tired, maybe?
Mm-hmm. 1/4.
1/4. Okay. I hope I have enough. Oh shit! I don't know. Yeah, we got the Hrvatska posta. Even though it says 8 to 20, well, it's 12 hours their duty. It's now 10:30. It's not open, so in this case I have to find another place to find a stamp because I want to send it today from Dubrovnik. You can see the signboards, then the form of the street lightnings. So the doctor, the pizzeria, the fast food, ATMs even. So there's nothing that really screams on you like all the LED lightnings. What is this? It's nice. Anyway, there's nothing that really screams on you like the LED lightnings, and that preserves the characteristics of the area. So it's like uniform, one form, and everybody obeys the rule, and that makes people happier, and that brings more tourists, because tourists, they like to go authentic places and well-preserved places. If you want to discover the most authentic and the best preserved site of Istanbul with a professional tour guide, so check the description below and visit the website of TripAdvisorTurkey.com. Yeah, I didn't watch the series as I mentioned earlier. However, this place is called the King's Landing, and Julie had watched the series, and she wanted to come and you want to come and take a picture here, right? So you want to talk about it?
Yeah, it's a famous scene from Game of Thrones, King's Landing, where the Cersei was thrown rocks or something like that. I don't really remember, but it's a very famous, very well-known place here.
Yeah.
Thanks to the movie Game of Thrones.
Okay, thank you. Some of the most striking scenes had been shot in Croatia, Dubrovnik. I can't imagine a more picturesque city than Dubrovnik, which was used as a movie set for many other movies as well. Yeah, we don't go inside the sites here. We don't pay the entrance fees and visit the museums. I like to get lost on the streets.
Yeah, and have a taste of everything.
Yes, okay, it's nice to see maybe some palace, but it's generally they are very similar. Wherever you go, you see the same like Baroque stuff, neoclassic stuff. And so we talk about it too much in Istanbul, you know, when we go to the Mocha Palace, when we go to different palaces. So I just like to see the flow. I just like to go how the people eat, how the people drink, you know. I think it's a better experience for me, and you just save money, and with that money you can eat a very nice dinner like we had done yesterday. So now we are gonna get out of this Stradun. We entered from the Pillar Gate, and now we are heading to the Port Gate. We will be ending up in the port, the Old Port of Dubrovnik. Nice breeze. Directly you feel the nice breeze from the sea. And there are nice restaurants here. Nice coffee shop. Maybe I might have a little ice Americano here. I really like this place. Beautiful. Yeah, this part is beautiful. I really like this part. You can see many boat cruises around here. Generally, you can rent a boat to go to Lokrum Island, you know. There's a glass boat, and also yesterday, as you remember from the last episode, you have seen like the traditional boats, like our gulets here. In here where they all land, and the historical port of Dubrovnik is located. Oh, look at the crowd here! Wow, it's a big group, baby. When there are cruise ships in the Dubrovnik Old Town, it gets very crowded, so I highly recommend to check the cruise ship schedule before you plan your visit to the Old Town. Oh, bravo! This is one of the most beautiful cities that I've ever seen in my life. Yes, it's not like Prague, it's not Budapest, it's not Venice. It has its own vibe, it has its own richness, it has its own culture, and it's amazing. Here's the boarding for the tourists. Well, it's very well done. The signboards, this is like cloth. And now we're heading to street food bar. It's one of the narrowest streets. So they just wanted tourists there not to stop or not to sit in the staircases or stairs. We'll go up. Yeah, there are too many people are waiting in line, and well, it smells also very fishy. I'm not gonna go and wait in one of the narrow streets in Dubrovnik and wait for, I don't know, 600 people for their fish to order, you know what I mean? Then I'll go and look for some other place. Still is speaking to you, baby. Yeah, it's a nice place to just roam around, stroll through. But I don't see myself sitting there and eating in a very narrow streets and many people are passing by. It's not my style anymore. So we just take our motorbike and drive out. Yes. Because you wanted to eat something before we go to cruise. No?
We go to cruise now? Okay. Maybe in the market I buy some chips.
Okay. Don't worry, I'll take a nice restaurant now. Like yesterday.
And you know in 1979?
Yeah, tell me, please.
World Heritage listed UNESCO city we are in Dubrovnik.
Oh well, he's not afraid. So this is the main square near the Pillar Gate. So now we are going somewhere very nice. Not many people go there actually because it's like a little off the beaten path and it's on the way back in the secondary port of the city. So now we will have a look in there and there's a nice restaurant there, restaurant Orhan.
Ah, you were talking about that.
Yeah, definitely. Orhan is a Turkish name. I don't know if it's associated somehow with the Turkish people or maybe run by a Turkish boss. I have a question. This place called Orhan.
It's not Turkish.
Sorry about that. So we don't eat here. But I've seen it on Google Maps and it has some nice reviews and a beautiful setting and nice food also. Beautiful. Very nice. And you can also hire your sea kayaks.
Sorry?
From here. You can see start and finish. So is this a guided tour or you just take yourself and you go?
Guided tour. I mean, it's possible also to rent a car, but...
it's better you go like a group.
Yeah.
What time?
We start at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock?
And 5:30.
5:30. Okay, it's good to know that if you want to come near the Orhan restaurant, now we're going to go in eat there. So also you'll find the information in the description. You can come and find this gentleman, a very cool, nice gentleman. And he will just help you. Marin, you can WhatsApp him if you ever go like a group people, like 10 people, 15 people. You can also, the contact number is there. It's a nice place to start.
Best to book a day in advance.
Yeah, and you can just come. We'll go all around, but of course it depends on the weather. If the weather is not good.
Yeah, the weather is good these days.
But generally, we have to check the weather forecast.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
But it's best to book a day in advance.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Marin. Yeah, you take it. Not open?
For you, we are open.
Thank you. Yeah. For the lunch, no?
For the lunch, of course.
For the lunch? Okay.
Only for the lunch.
Okay, that's good. So, I have a question. This place called Orhan.
It's not Turkish.
Sorry about that. So we don't eat here. Just kidding, just kidding. So maybe we don't disturb the guests. So where we stay? Maybe there with two people.
It's here, okay? Like here is a good view. You have nice plants here. These are smelly plants. This is mint.
No, I want to be close to sea, baby.
Close to sea.
Yeah, we just eat and go. I mean, we don't take too much time. Here?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, it's all empty. Yeah, so it's okay. Yeah, nice guy. So we'll take it here. So it was my question, or I was curious whether it's Turkish or not because Orhan is a Turkish name. But the first thing he told me is not Turkish. So why is it called Orhan here?
It's a fish. It's a huge fish similar to a tuna.
Oh.
It's a amberjack, I think it's called. Yeah, it's big fish. You know. They catch it like they catch tunas.
Good to know. Thanks.
So maybe I'll edit here the picture so you'll know how it is Orhan. So we don't know. We learned something. Orhan. Thank you.
Seafood risotto.
Seafood risotto sounds good.
Or black risotto. Black risotto has...
Yeah, black risotto. Arroz negro, değil mi? I don't like it, yeah. It's from the squids.
Arroz con marisco, entonces.
Okay, arroz con marisco mejor. There's a nice vibe here. A nice old bar here. Some nice local wines. Which wine you recommend? We want to get the small one because I have a motorbike, so I don't want to drink too much.
Possibile?
Yes, those are small ones. Yes.
Small one. And can you have like a house wine instead of like a carafe?
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Half liter or
Half liter.
so half liter and one Camino or
No, half liter house wine.
Not problem. So
It's better, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So 2 oysters, octopus salad, and 1 black risotto. Right?
No, it's not black. It's seafood risotto.
I was.
I don't like black because black is like ink, so I don't like it.
Seafood risotto. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Bunu çantana koy istersen lazım olur.
Yeah, sea kayaking, snorkeling, yeah. It might be nice. Look at this. What is this?
Dun, 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 dun. Ama deniz şeyine
Working, huh?
parmak
Working all the time. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Bon appetit.
Tamam mı?
Yeah, risotto was served and parmesan was added just next to it.
Normally seafood spaghetti or seafood pasta doesn't need any parmesan, but I don't know. I think
Really?
here in risotto it looks like it really needs
Yeah, because it's not like the texture is not that
texture. Is not
that we are looking for, right?
yeah.
So it has to be prepared, I think. Bunu yemenin biliyorsun bir şekli var. Bu nasıl yenir? Nasıl? Can we have water as well? Bottle of water, big bottle. Abi limon sıkılır bir kere. Biraz pişirsin yani. Direkt çiğ mi yiyeceğiz yani?
Dök ben limon. Sen?
Let's we will speak English. So we just added some lemon here. And thank you. So beautiful. Thank you. I will definitely take this. One of the best restaurants in Dubrovnik. Yani maybe not one of the best, but it's the best. It's located in Tabakaria. Tabakhane imiş. Tabakhane means tannery. Tannery. It was a tannery area. So Carmenice. No, tannery. Tanning. Yeah, 18.5. Yeah, there's always city tax, you know. The price was reasonable and one of the cheapest food we have eaten in Dubrovnik, Old Town. Orhan, in our opinion, is the hidden gem of Dubrovnik. It's located little outskirt of the old city. For that reason, it's less crowded and the prices are very reasonable. Tabakaria Street, Ulica Tabakaria, where was traditionally the leather tanning used to be done. So we come back home, we had a little rest, like a siesta, and then go and discover Dubrovnik during the sunsets. We are in Dubrovnik. We just entered the city from gate of Buza. My aim is to get to the city walls on the western part and get a very nice bar in there. It's called Buza Bar, and get a little sunset cocktail from there. So let's see how it goes. Well, from anyway, it's from any distance, from any perspective you look, it's gorgeous and very picturesque. From north to south. Look at this beauty. Look at this. So you were saying it's one of the best preserved, or was the best preserved? After the big earthquake in 1655, they just renovated it and...
Right.
You don't want to have any comments on it? Okay, that's right, no problems. Maybe I'll keep it speaking. Oh shit. In the daytime, you know, there were many people. It was so crowded. The traffic was amazingly bad. The jam, you can't believe how bad it was. But now it's much more relieved now. There are less people, and the light is very beautiful. Well, not here, but generally speaking, if you want to record some videos, it's amazing. So I'll give you some examples now. Take the stairs?
I'm getting used to it.
Oh, in Dalmatian coast, it's hilly. Yeah. It's mountain. No, you can't avoid it. So what you can do? More steps. So it's located in a ravine like this, where we parked motorbike. It was also higher. So we went down to the sea level, and now we are going high up again. We arrived in Buza Bar and going through this hole in the wall. Buza actually literally means a hole in the wall, so it takes its name from this entrance. Yeah, that's what I've been looking for. Aynen, oraya giderek geçiyordur bence. We found a spot, huh?
Yeah, we did. Good job.
Hey, one rosé, two rosé. And peanut.
Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, rosé is nice.
No, the hard alcohol.
Oh, really?
It's on the menu.
Maybe you double check. Double check.
It's fine.
Yeah.
10, 950.
19.
Yes.
19. Okay, no problem. Thank you. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, look at the boats. I have to record this boat.
Can I check the fence? Yeah.
Hey, it's too beautiful.
We're missing it.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh man, this is unbelievable.
When the morning comes and I see the morning sun.
Yeah. I always thought that having a big nose is a good luck. Now we already confirmed this.
Buyurun.